paid attention to it. Let's look at, come on, clock me in, son. We're here. This is an attempt to collect the debt. Listen, the book of Al Hey Dabarim. This pen ain't gonna make it through the whole service, but I have another one here. Dabarim 7 and 1 to be fine. Al Hey Dabarim. And what does that mean, brethren? And these are the words. That's right. Here we are right here. These are the words. That's what we're reading, right? We want to look at the words. Isn't that right? Y'all all right? Hold on, before you give me that, give me the book of Oriah. Oriah, chapter 45. 44.
45.
No. Chapter
25.
Chapter 24, 44. Here's the definition for Al Hey Dabarim. At the 44th verse of the book of Oriah, chapter 24. Listen.
And he said unto them, these are the words.
See? That's it right now. Basically, all you have to do is say, Al Hey Dabarim. And these are the words that I did what, son?
Which I spake unto you.
While
I was yet with you.
that all things must
be fulfilled.
Which were written where, son?
In the law of Moshe.
And in the where?
Prophets.
And in the who?
Tahalim.
Talk concerning who?
Me.
What did he do at that point?
Then opened he their understanding.
That they might understand.
The scriptures.
And said unto them.
Thus it is written.
And thus it behooved.
The Mashiach.
To
suffer.
And to rise from the dead.
The third day.
And that repentance.
And remission of sins.
Should be preached.
In his name.
Among all.
Nations.
Beginning where?
At Jerusalem.
It's going to start with us first. Got to start with us first. So we're going back to look at it. What we go back through, and I think a lot of times you guys don't live to heart. People want a relationship, but you want a relationship without information. You can't have a relationship without information. That's part of having a relationship with somebody's information. Just like when a man and woman come together, they call that knowing. I know you, you know me. Isn't that right? We are familiar with one another. Well, you're claiming a relationship because you're looking, just like a woman should look at her body being the most precious thing she give over to a man. And that's something she give over in solitude to nobody else, strictly and only to that person, to that one individual. That's the same thing we look at when you look on taking on a relationship with him. What you're going to commit to him is only to him. Y'all got me? When you look, you'll always find in our law, you'll find where the man had more than one wife. You won't find where the woman had more than one husband. He even told you that. Let's see what he told you in the book of Romans 7 and 1. Y'all all right? I can help this. Listen, I can help the whole nation out they want it. Ain't that right? That's the same way we was at the wedding. I try to tell these people, hey, don't move me because you don't talk. More room for me to speak. Don't bother me if people look stupid. You can jump up if you want to. Don't change that what I said or what I said. Y'all hear me? That's for the whole nation. The word right. Y'all got it? I'm trying to establish y'all brother do the same thing. You don't move because people don't move. Don't move me. I've seen people walk out. I've seen people look crazy. I've seen all kind of stuff. Don't bother me. Isn't that right? And at the end of the day, I look at this. I come to do my job. When I get an opportunity to stand and tell people what thus said Yahuwah, you got to eat that one. You ain't your funny looks, your hard face, it don't move me just like you told your cousin y'all. Isn't that right? Made my face harder than your face. Isn't that right? A lot of times people want I'm about to really jump up and do something. You be thinking about it, saying, he look like he going to die, let them know on the record. I'll do something too. So you jump up, they be thinking they be the only one, then they ready to do it. They realize, oh, he said he'll jump up. I'm just wait. I'm waiting on let Jesus handle it. Yeah, Jesus ain't going to do nothing. Like he said, cut my grass and trim my trees. Ain't that right? They're going to be for a discount price. Listen to the book.
Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law.
How that what?
How that the law hath dominion over a man
as long
as he liveth.
Tell them what happens, son.
For the woman which hath an husband
is bound by the law
to her husband
as long
as he liveth.
But
if the husband be dead,
she is what?
Loosed from the law of her husband.
So then if
while her husband liveth
She be married.
to another man,
She shall be called
an adulteress.
You know why I didn't tell you about the man? Because you go back and look through our law, the man had more than one wife. You go back and look through our law, they had more than one wife. He was talking to the woman couldn't have but one husband. They looking at, they thinking, say, you say we can get another one? No, brother, cut your fun tag off. But everything, when you go back and you read, you'll see, just like he just told you in the book of Oriel, it's talking about me. Everything talking about him. Look at the book of Yeshayahu. Yeshayahu, chapter 14, verse 9. Verse 19. Make it verse 19. Yeshayahu, chapter 14, at verse 19. Listen to the book.
But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet.
14, that's the 14? Okay. Moreover, because the daughters of Zion were haughty. What verse am I looking at? That's not 14. 3, thank you. 3 and 14, 3 and 19. I appreciate it. My mind rolling. Just talking about the fall, going into the grave. I'm trying to figure in my mind, where in the world did he just go to? Listen.
At verse 16.
Yes. Moreover.
Yahuwah said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
And do what?
And walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes.
Yes.
Walking and mincing as they go.
Listen.
And making a tinkling with their feet.
Come on.
Therefore, Yahuwah will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
With what, son?
And Yahuwah will discover their secret parts.
You hear that? You look at it now with our women, they going bald. He said, don't struck the crown of your head with baldness. Y'all know a lot of times, what a lot of black women say, girl, my hair falling out. He done told you I got you. Truth be told, you know why you going bald. Because you proud. Isn't that right? You done got yourself lifted up. We lost an estate with this stuff. Huh? Okay. Y'all look at it, take how you want to. You done lost an estate. That's why y'all going bald. Y'all can blame it on medication. Y'all can blame it on chemicals. You can blame it on the air pollution. You can blame it on what you want to blame it on. The man done told you what happened to you. He said, because the daughters of Zion, they were haughty, walk with stretched forth necks and wanting eyes. He ain't going to talk about discovering, he's going to uncover your secret parts. What happened, son?
In the day that Yahuwah will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments.
You hear that? That's when they can run their mouth on them women. I remember they wear all them doing bangles on that, be jingling and jangling and everything, waving their hand everywhere and everybody loud to death. He said, I know how to stop that mouth. Not strip you down. One thing about a poor heifer ain't got a whole lot to say. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Let them get them pocketbook with all them name stuff on it. Be the loudest thing going. Let them get all them designer boots and shoes and pocketbooks and stuff. Oh, you rolling. Your mouth can't be quiet. You need to be seen. He said, I know how to keep your mouth shut. Ain't nothing to talk about when your hair starts falling out. You want to kind of be on the radar. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You don't start losing that stuff. You ain't got it. He said, I know how to meek you down. They ain't going to be a bald head one going to be the loudest woman in the group. Ain't got nothing. See, I better shut up when he holds me on. Call me out. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Listen.
About their feet and their calls and their round tires like the moon.
Y'all hear that? Y'all black women feet getting tore all up. I know my white heels, but I don't know what we're going to do with them things. I bought some vitamin E rub on them. I didn't tear out my done sheet. And I worked too hard for my little stuff. Ain't that right? I still love it. Just had to wear some bath socks or something. Ain't that right? That's the truth. She got some ugly feet. She still got feet like my dad. I should probably just cut them off. And I get you some stilts. Isn't that right? Y'all all right? They got some ugly nails on the top of them too. I said, God almighty, I don't know where you got them feet from. Ain't that right? And my kid got messed up feet. You got them from your mama's side. I also got one of them crooked, turning right. That didn't come from my side, Brendan. Go ahead, listen.
The chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels.
Some of them perfume bottles, rings and the nose jewels. What happened?
The changeable suits of apparel.
Yes.
And the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins. The glasses and the fine linen. And
what glasses? See that? I remember one time, man, my former pastor read that. Man, that mother nutted up. She said, we got to get rid of our glasses. He said, oh, mother. Yeah, she had messed that joke. I was sitting there looking, saying, this joker finna be running all kind of walls in him. They're talking about the mirror. The glass, that's the mirrors. You know what I'm talking about? It's called like a glass. Who told us about that? You're cold. It's like when a man take his natural face and look into a glass. My stupid pastor picked up the drinking glass. He said, look at that. I look through that and say to myself, this probably ain't a good example. Cause I don't know how a man gonna look through a glass and see his face, except for a mirror. But you don't know no better, you just keep going. He had a doctorate degree. So he went to school and got deferred, or done degree to be dominant what he was. Listen.
And the veils.
And the veils.
And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there should be stink.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. One way I be sitting out here sitting out all that cat running all around. He don't tell you what it happened. They don't know why. They be trying to put all that feminine stuff on. That stuff don't be working. Stuff be kicking back. All right. Y'all hit the book now. They wonder what be going on in there, right? I be telling right here, I say, y'all better put something on that you go. I have no natural body spray. You gonna mess up. Natural body spray, boy, you gonna make a wild animal come up there and start hunching on you. Y'all in there, it could be your defense like a skunk. Listen, did the book. I know that some of them, they look, why he talking like that? When you ask the book, why he talking like that? That's the book, isn't that right? He said instead of sweet smell, there's a stench. Listen.
And instead of a girdle, a rent.
Look at that stuff. Nothing to hold that belly and tit in. Try to put that thing and just rip it up. They wonder why they tearing up all these bras around here and tearing up all them done jock strap around their stomach. They don't tell you, rent and tore that thing up. Rent is a tear. Sit around them safety pin, can't even get through. They go to court, somebody can't even get to court. Get on the ground, you got a weapon, Got an 84 done bit bobby pin stuck up there trying to hold that bra up. All right. It's tight, Leon. I just want you to tell me to preach something else. Listen.
And instead of well-set hair,
baldness. Y'all, this is the truth. Y'all know, how many of y'all women know a lot of our women are the major ones going bald? They'll tell you, that's the women telling y'all that now. They tell you what's going on. They can't figure out what it is. He done told her what's going to happen. He done took it away. He's stripping you down. Listen.
And instead of a stomacher.
See that? God almighty. Some of y'all need a stomacher. Please give them a stomacher. Ain't that right? Roll that. Some of y'all brother can wear a stomacher. I got $5 on one. What happened, son?
A girding of sackcloth.
Look at that. Boy, God almighty. You hear that? Listen.
And burning instead of beauty.
See that? Come on.
Thy men shall fall by the sword.
Yes.
And thy mighty in the war.
Listen.
And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she, being desolate, shall sit upon the ground.
Y'all look at our men now, how they getting gunned down. He talking about your men. Your sons and your husbands, they being gunned down out here in these streets. Then we lose them with the military. Listen. Yeah, turn on, son. Chapter 4.
And in that day.
And who?
In that day.
In that Tell me what happened, son.
7 women.
7 women gonna do what?
Shall take hold of one man.
Y'all see that? I told you, man can have more than one. He brought them right back down. In that day, you know what that's gonna cause you to do now? Then you don't come back. Ain't that right? In that day, he told you what's gonna happen. Seven women gonna take hold of who?
One man.
Tell them what they gonna say, son.
We will eat our own bread.
And what else they gonna do?
And wear our own apparel.
And what they want to do?
Only let us be called by thy name.
That's right. Got to come and get his name. Say what?
Take away our reproach.
You hear that? That's what you got to do. You got to come back and get him. At the 15th chapter of the book of Romans, 15 and 4. Make it 15 and 3. Matter of fact, make it 15 and 1. Other brother, you get me the book of Kazum, chapter 1. Chapter 1 and about verse 12 be fine. Book right. Y'all be mighty quiet in here. Listen.
We then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak.
You hear that? We bear the shortcoming of the weak. Tell them like what happened, son.
And not to please ourselves.
Tell them what happened, son.
Let every one of us please his neighbor for his good to edification.
Tell them what happened.
For even Mashiach pleased not himself.
Tell them what he did.
But as it is written.
As it is what?
Written.
As it is what?
Written.
Tell them what's written.
The reproaches of them that reproach thee fell on me.
7 women. That's when he took away our reproach. That sent you right back to him. When the book told you that, when Shaul told you that, if you don't know the law, you really don't know what he's talking about. We just sat there and told him we'll do it. We're going to be called by his name. Isn't that right? The Yahudim. Isn't that right? If my people, let's tell them what they said. Yeah, Dabari, thank you. I had to think. Dabari Hayamin. Beth, chapter 7, verse 14. Wonderful. Make it 7 and 1. Let's see what happens. Listen.
Now when Shalomah had made an end of praying,
Yeah.
the fire came down from Shamayim and consumed the burnt offering and the sacrifices.
Come on, son.
And the glory of Yahuwah filled the house.
Uh-huh.
And the priest could not enter into the house of Yahuwah because the glory of Yahuwah had filled Yahuwah's house. Mm-hmm. And when all the children of Yasharal saw how the fire came down and the glory of Yahuwah upon the house, they bowed themselves with their faces to the ground upon the pavement and worshiped and praised Yahuwah, saying, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever.
Yes.
The Malak and all the people offered sacrifices before Yahuwah. And Malak Shalomah offered a sacrifice of 20 and 2,000 oxen and 120,000 sheep. So the Malak and all the people dedicated the house of Elohim.
Yes.
And the priests waited on their offices, those of Louis, also with instruments of music of Yahuwah, which Daud the Malak had made to praise Yahuwah, because his mercy endureth forever. When Daud praised by their ministry, and the priests sounded trumpets before them, and all Yasharal stood. Moreover, Shalomah hallowed the middle of the court that was before the house of Elohim. For there he offered burnt offerings and the fat of the peace offerings, because the brazen altar which Shalomah had made was not able to receive the burnt offerings and the meat offerings and the fat.
Come on.
Also at the same time, Shalomah kept a feast 7 days, and all Yasharal with him, a very great congregation, from the entering of Hamath unto the river of Mizraim.
Yes.
And in the 8th day, they made a solemn assembly, for they kept the dedication of the altar 7 days, and the feast 7 days.
Yes.
And on the 23rd day of the 7th month, he sent the people away into their tents, glad and merry in their heart, for the goodness that Yahuwah had showed unto Daud and to Shalomah,
Yes.
and to Yasharal his people. Thus Shalomah finished the house of Elohim, and the Malak's house, and all that came unto Shalomah's heart to make in the house of Yahuwah.
Come on.
And his own house, and in his own house he prosperously effected. And Yahuwah appeared to Shalomah by night, and said unto him,
What did he tell him, son?
I have heard thy prayer.
I did what?
Have heard thy prayer.
Yeah.
And have chosen this place to myself for an house of sacrifice.
Yes.
If I shut up Shamayim, that there be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land, or if I send pestilence among my people.
Yeah.
If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from Shamayim, and will forgive their sin, and will heal their land.
So what we were going to do after we see we were stripped down? What we're going to do after we see our women gone to bald head? What we're going to do when we sit here and see instead of a sweet smell, you got a stench. When you sat down and see you ripping your clothes up, you got so fat. It was supposed to dry you to one man. You were supposed to repent and turn. You're supposed to be called by his name, because we asked him to take away the reproach. So what I tell you, I know y'all play around a lot. Y'all have no idea. Y'all will keep trying to look up vitamin herbs and other stuff to help you. The herb to help you is the herb of this word, or obeying. Best herb you're going to take to fix your problem is to do exactly what the man done told you to do. Yeah. But our problem becomes we keep trying to seek out other things other than what he told us. It'll work for other people. It's just not going to work for us. Y'all hear me? What he told us to do, if we get back to him, he'll heal us. He'll fix it. True told, just too proud. We hadn't turned to look at it. You got a reproach on you. That's the only way they looked at it. Even the women looked at it. The only reason all this can happen if they can be stripped down and lose all this stuff, the perfume box, the gold, and all the bracelets, the nose jewels, and everything they had, because of the reproach was on us. It was a disgrace on us. Because you turned away from what he told you to do. Now he told you what you can do. If my people that are called by my name, they take hold of me, and they're going to be called by my name, I can take away your reproach. Huh? That's what Dawood looked to do. Huh? Shumuel, Beth, Aleph, chapter 17. Give me about verse 22. This was Beth, right? Shumuel, Beth, chapter 17, verse 23. Listen. Oh, Olive, I'm sorry, Olive. Why did I say Beth? Didn't I say Olive one time, though? No, then I went to Beth. I want to go to Bethlehem. Olive. Shumuel, Aleph, chapter 17, verse 23. Listen.
And Dawood left his carriage in the hand of the keeper of the carriage, and ran into the army, and came and saluted his brethren. And as he talked with them, behold, there came up the champion, the Philistine of Gath, Goliath by name, out of the armies of the Philistines, and spake according to the same words. And Dawood heard them. And all the men of Yasharal, when they saw the man, fled from him, and were sore afraid.
Come on.
And the men of Yasharal said, Have ye seen this man that is come up? Surely to defy Yasharal is he come up.
Yes.
And it shall be that the man who killeth him, the Malach will enrich him with great riches, and will give him his daughter, and make his father's house free in Yasharal. And Dawood spake to the men that stood by him, saying, What shall be done to the man that killeth this Philistine? And taketh away the reproach from Yasharal.
What was he going to do?
Take away the reproach from Yasharal.
Sound familiar? See that? Look what he's going to do now. He's going to take away the reproach. Remember what he was going to be given. Bad member, tell me what was going to be given to the man that does this?
And it shall be that the man who killeth him, the Malach will enrich him with great riches.
And what is he going to do?
And will give him his daughter.
See that? That's the same thing they were looking at. Take hold of one man, and he could take away the reproach. He was going to marry her. All right. That's the same thing y'all got to get yourself together for now. Huh? Get yourself together. The truth be told, we've gotten away because we start seeking all these other different things. We see these people without him. Everything not good for us. At the 7th chapter of the book of Al Ahe Dabarim. Let me help y'all out right quick. They're for my children as well as yours. I was talking to Alan and Bryce coming up, I told them that. They know they can't get nobody outside their doctrine. Can't happen. Not him. I won't support it. I ain't got no part of it. None whatsoever. I ain't going on with nobody marrying nobody outside him. Y'all go out there, y'all get them devils y'all want to. Y'all better make sure you can get in. Y'all hear me? You married, you're going to be pulled out there. You're going to go to hell with them. It ain't worth it. Your soul's on the line. I tell all mine, I've been telling them, I don't support nobody marrying none of this junk out there. Y'all better leave these junkie folk where they at. Y'all go get these folk going to pull y'all. The book right. Y'all don't believe the book. Do what you want to do. That's right. That's what the book say. This is 71. Listen.
When Yahuwah the Elohim.
Other one, get me Al Shamut 34 and about 14 right quick. What does this mean, brother? That's right. And these were the names. Listen.
When Yahuwah the Elohim shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and hath cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when Yahuwah the Elohim shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them.
Listen.
thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor shew mercy unto them.
Listen what happened.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Because it wouldn't make sense. If I told you don't spam other than strong, why would you marry them? They're not our people. Huh? Y'all don't want to go ahead, y'all heart be set out for these folk. Y'all better be careful. Y'all better be careful what y'all be doing. This ain't nothing new I told y'all. Y'all better be careful. These folk don't take on this doctrine, this ain't it. You're going to be in violation. That's a sin. That's a sin. Y'all understand that, young people? That's a sin. They don't hear me. That's a sin. If he just told you not to do something, you do it. That's called sin. Sin is a transgression of the law. That's the law. What part all y'all don't be getting? These people don't take on this doctrine. These people don't line up and go along with this. You can't do nothing with them. All I can do is kill you. We were told to utterly destroy these people, to kill them. It wouldn't make sense to say, oh, but you can marry them. My heart can't go flip-flop. My heart can't go flip-flop. First of all, I'm told don't make no covenant with you. Don't make no deals with you. Anything I'm supposed to utterly destroy you and to kill you. Don't make no marriage with these people. Talk to me, son.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Yes.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
I ain't giving mine away to none of these niggas. Not happening. That's the book. My daughter told me you can't give away to their son. What else happened, son?
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
I can't go take that daughter and give it to my son. Let they gonna come in, you gonna line up, you gotta obey this. You gotta be under this. It ain't right. You want to be just like how Ruth was. Your people got to be our people, and your Elohim got to be our Elohim. Yeah. That's the only way you're going to mix with us. Other way, we can't take you. Right. This is our law. Yeah. They be looking at these things and these folks have y'all soothsaying. You don't be realizing you be sinning. This thing here become a sin. Real quick. Y'all don't realize that's strict for us. You don't take on this doctrine. I can't put my heart in you. I can't trust you. Why would he tell me not to make a covenant with you? Because you'll want to influence me. Don't y'all know they know just like television things have influence on you? Why you think they don't let these kids put porn on TV? Why you think they don't put porn on television? Right. They say kids see it, they'll wind up mimicking it. Why you think groups will come out, these moms against drunk drive, other people come out against these shows and movies that glorify men being women? Or come out showing people doing drugs. They say they keep watching this, they're going to wind up mimicking it. What you think you're going to do when you mix with these people? You're going to mimic it. That's why I told them don't make no covenant with them. Don't make no league with them. Right. Don't go into them. Because they're going to wind up pulling you in. You don't pull nobody. Everybody you go to, they draw you. Right. Those people draw you because they don't have no limitations. You have limitations. It's easy for you to be drawn because you got so many restrictions. Just like when the serpent came to eat to Kaur, it was easy. You got all these limitations. It's just your natural faction to want to try to go against limitation and go against statutes and law and commandments and judgment. But that's the nature of man. You got to take on divine nature. Divine nature seek life. Life said, I can't do nothing with you. We don't talk, do anything. You got to line up with this. I ain't going to hell for you. Y'all will go to hell for these people. I ain't no use of playing with it. Ain't nothing I can do with it. Line up with this right here. We can move on. Ha, they ain't for me. I ain't either. Why I'm going to go to hell for somebody? That don't make common sense. Don't make sense to like to go to hell for you. Every time when people going after these strange people, they lost everything. They lost everything. Why would we even attempt it? Come on, son. Finish it up a little bit. Other one, you get me Allah Shemut, chapter 34, about verse 14, I think is what I want. Other brothers, see if that Malachim, Aleph, chapter 11, verse 1. This is 34:14. Listen.
For thou shalt worship no other God, for Yahuwah, whose name is jealous, is a jealous Elohim.
Y'all hear that? He's jealous. What happened, son?
Lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land.
What's going to happen if I start fooling with these people, God? I'm going to make a covenant with the land. What happened, son?
And they go a-whoring after their gods.
So what's going to happen?
And do sacrifice unto their gods.
What else going to happen?
And one call thee, and thou eat of his sacrifice.
What happened, son?
And thou take of their daughters unto thy sons.
See all what's going to happen? Look at all that didn't happen. You start playing with their stuff, it all tied to their God. And they invite you in. You got to go in there and try to see them. Try to go in there and showcase, show your face. Then I just go there and be respectful. They done got you, and you don't wind up doing sacrifice to their God now. Yep. You know what? How you gonna know you done done it? Because you already done disobeyed. Yep. You already done it. Yep. I went over there. I ate. I ain't even sacrificed that God. Yes, you did. Because if you obeyed Elohim, you would have never went. Right. See, he get you every time. They be smart. They ain't even have. See, every preacher be lying. I went over there. I ain't do nothing. I ain't get on my knees. I ain't pray. I ain't do nothing. You ignorant nigga. You did. Because he told you don't do it. Barashit. 3-on-1. Y'all need this today. I just like to refresh the core with mine too, so everybody know. Do that mean everybody here should get together? No. It mean whatever you get, you need to make sure it get in him. Don't be saying, he trying to make everybody, I ain't trying to make you do nothing. You keep putting that thing in your hand, playing what you want to, it's going to fall off. That thing ain't made to be put in your hand. That thing like an M&M.
Wow. 3-and-1? 3 in verse 1?
Barashit. Man, I should have thought of another one, ain't it? I'll tell you about Milton there, yeah. See, but the kids, it ain't doing nothing in your hand. Y'all pray for me. Pray mightily for me. Pray mightily for me. Right now, I wish I had a suit with a long jacket that come down on my finger for some reason. This is on Barashit chapter 3. Jump down about verse 6. Listen.
And when the woman saw that the tree was good for
Other
food,
brother got me Malachi Aleph, chapter 11, verse 1 to be fine. Listen.
And that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise. She took of the fruit thereof, and did eat.
Come on, son.
And gave also unto her husband.
And what happened, son?
With her, and he did eat.
What happened, son?
And the eyes of them both were open.
Yes.
And they knew that they were naked.
Listen.
And they sewed fig leaves together, and made themselves aprons.
Listen.
And they heard the voice of Yahuwah. They heard the voice of Elohim walking in the garden in the cool of the day.
Yes.
And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of Elohim amongst the trees of the garden.
Yes.
And Elohim called unto Adam and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself.
What did he want to know, son?
And he said, Who told thee that thou wast naked?
Uh-huh.
Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat?
Have thou done what?
Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat?
Now, when your problem comes, we get commandments and laws and statutes for it. It's expedient for us to obey it. Y'all get them, but y'all still come let your heart lust out this stuff. It ain't worth it. These people ain't got nothing out here that draw me, desire me to want to be back out there. None all that. It's death. Anything you do, you got to consider the end of it. It can't be no liking to something that got death. That makes no sense. I'm going to eat something that tastes real good, but you die when you finish it. I ain't interested, and it don't taste good. Because I got to consider the end of a thing. Y'all hear me? When you start to consider the end of a thing, it ain't as great as you try to make it. People try to fracture their mind on, well, don't worry about take the death part out. You take the death part out, you don't need to be talking about it then. To that sense, ain't worry about it, it ain't sin. The death is there because it's letting you know it's sin. Everything attached to death means it's sin. Yeah. There's no life to it. It makes no sense to commit it. When he came back, all he want to know, so you did what I told you not to do. That doesn't make sense. That's why he started looking at when he told her about giving your sons over to their daughters, giving your daughters over their sons. You're going to go a whoring after their God. She went here and got her own God. What did he do? He wound up sitting down eating her sacrifice. All right. So he told us about how we know about it. Isn't that right? Let's see what happened. Come on, son. Shouldn't be that far. What is it, verse 8, verse 9? Come on, son, 3rd chapter.
We know.
What we at, son? This look really bad.
Verse 11.
Verse 11, come on.
And he said, Who told thee that thou was naked?
What did he tell him, son?
Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat?
And what did he tell him?
And the man said, The woman whom thou gavest to be with me.
What did happen, son?
She gave me of the tree.
And what happened?
And I did eat.
See what I'm trying to tell you? That's why he told you about marrying her. He started realizing something. You got to start watching who you connect to. Isn't that right? We start hearing it. We see what happened. You get a bad one now. Isn't that right? He had to tell her, the woman you gave me, so now we start getting our law. How were they going to understand that? They couldn't have understood it from Abraham, Yasakut, and Yaakov. Couldn't have understood it from them. Because they never did it. They never did it. The only way you understand it, you had to go back to the garden. The woman that I got, she gave me and I did eat. Isn't that right? I said, right now they got drugged and pulled in with them. He realized there got to be a law for y'all. They got to come a statute to y'all. The people you going to join, you going to hook yourself to, they got to be with you. They got to have the same Elohim you got, and they got to have the same fear and the same love, and they got to keep all the statute, judgment, and commandment. I don't want nobody to miss somebody in Hebrew Israelite, that whether they're already terrorists, don't fool with them. You know what I'm telling you? I'm a Hebrew Israelite terrorist. Terrorist alert. Don't fool no Hebrew Israelite. Some of us here don't fool with Hebrew Israelite. Some of y'all love them. Go marry them joker, man, them clowns. Kill a clown from outer space. Pay them joker no attention. Isn't that right? They know anything, they wouldn't be calling themselves no Israelite in the first place. Ain't that right? They'll know they was of the Abarim. Ain't that right? We don't pay them no attention. They said, why y'all say y'all Hebrew? Because that's all you know. When you got it, you got it. Isn't that right? I had it, I got it right back. If it wasn't mine, I couldn't have got it. Yeah, that pen he gave me, I didn't lose it. Ain't that, they couldn't take it out of my hand. Ain't that right? We make it work anyway. But this is the stuff we start to set back and look at. And when you look at your law, it line up. 11th chapter of Aleph, on Malachi, Aleph, chapter 11, verse 1. Let's see what happened. Other brother said at the 25th chapter of the book of Barashit, 24 and 1. Other one said that 28 and 1, Barashit. I'm trying to help y'all out a little bit. These teenagers, I know they get in these little schools and see these little people, and they all out here, all y'all in these college campus and other places, y'all see these folks smiling, teeth grinning and shining at you on your job, out here in these parks, these little bus stations, bus rides. Go ahead and go to hell with these people y'all want to. Y'all hard, this is true though. Your heart get right. A lot of stuff it's not impossible. Heart just got to get right. Heart get right, a lot of stuff. They don't pull you like that. Ain't that much pulling state to street. I ain't got nothing pulling me like that. I'm be honest with you. God, stuff don't come across my mind. But that thing keep rolling. I ain't nothing said linger in my mind talking about be out there, be nothing. Man, done that. Don't make sense. If it's any kind of solitude to be out there, any kind of real gratification out there, that's just me. I'm unlike a lot of y'all. Ain't no way I'd be him. I'm just being honest. There is no way I would be here if there was any kind of real joy out there. Everything out there is superficial. Your friends superficial. Your relationship superficial because it's all built on lies. People lie. They're all liars. I met a guy and he told me, he said, one thing you're going to find about me, I don't lie. I said, I already watched, he's going to be lying. I ain't even asked him, did he lie? I never told him I didn't lie. Because if you don't, it'll show. You ain't got to tell nobody the first thing, say, I don't lie. I know you lie. You said that because you need to convince yourself you don't lie, and you know you're a liar. Y'all use your heads. These people liars. You can't trust these people. If they would be trustworthy, why wouldn't they be serving the only Elohim? Y'all be telling everybody, here's some folk good, everybody that good ain't in him. You was a dumb nigga. When you said they had to be in him, they're going to believe the same thing. They got to believe the same thing. Talking about, well, I'm in here and they ain't good. That's because you was a rotten nigga yourself then. You was a rotten nigga that should be out there. That's crazy. I went there and compare myself to them rotten jokers out there. Them jokers ain't no good for nothing. Why I want to be hooked up with them sinners for? Them folks set up to go and burn in hell. Them folks set for fuel for the fire. Ain't no way in the world I don't compare myself to them. Man, I'm striving to make it in. I got a purpose. Come on, son. 11 and 1, Olive. Shumuel, listen. I'm sorry, Malachim, listen.
But Malach Shaluma loved many strange women.
That's what happened, man. I tell y'all, brother, I got something, they love them strange women. Europeans and Ethiopians, and Greeks. They try looking at their phone. Who the preacher talking about? You want to? Ain't that right? Y'all like all fine wines and cheeses and all kinds. A lot of them funny. I don't watch these folks strange to us. That's what he did. We can say that's a pattern we had. But see, we learned this, though, from this pattern. Ain't that wrong? It's something you used to ask someone here, they said, what kind of women you love? Man, I love all kind of women. Shalom did, too. Talk to him and tell him what happened, son.
Together with the daughter of Pharaoh.
See, that together with the daughter of Pharaoh. One of our captain, he done took one of their wives. Come on, women.
Women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites.
What about them, Brandon?
Of the nations concerning which Yahuwah said unto the children of Yasharal, ye shall not go in to them.
But that look bad, too. That look bad. You got the same ones I told you not to get. But don't forget, though, I'm the wisest, smarter anyone ever had. To have my wisdom ain't never been told. Your stupidity sitting right on that page. That's why we go back to the book of records. He loved them. Ain't that right? And the book lets you know about them, though. They the same ones I told y'all not to get. What happened, son?
Neither shall they come in unto you.
Lord, I didn't get them. They came to me. What happened, son?
For surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Shalom Clay.
We got so much proof to show. How can you come along and you going to beat this? Who going to beat the book? This is what I don't get. How you going to beat the book? This man is the wisest monarch we ever had. He said, now because you didn't ask for riches or even the life of your enemies, I made you the richest of any of them that ever come along. And you got wisdom. But you wind up being one of the dumbest I've ever seen. That you gone here and you got the very thing I told you not to get. Listen.
Shalom clave unto these in love.
Oh, yeah. Come on, son.
And he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart.
What happened, son?
For it came to pass, when Shaloma was old, that his wives turned away his heart after other gods. And his heart was not perfect, was not perfect with Yahuwah his Elohim.
What happened, son?
As was the heart of Daud his father.
What did he do?
For Shaloma went after Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Zidonians, and after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites. And Shaloma did evil in the sight of Yahuwah, and went not fully after Yahuwah, as did Daud his father.
What happened, son?
Then did Shaloma build a high place for Chemosh, the abomination of Moab, in the hill that is before Jerusalem, and for Molech, the abomination of the children of Ammon.
Look, come on.
And likewise did he for all his strange wives, which burnt incense and sacrificed unto their gods. And Yahuwah was angry with Shaloma, because his heart was turned from Yahuwah, Elohim of Yasharal, which had appeared unto him twice, and had commanded him concerning this thing, that he should not go after other gods. But he kept not that which Yahuwah commanded. Wherefore Yahuwah said unto Shaloma, forasmuch as this is done of thee, and thou hast not kept my covenant and my statutes, which I have commanded thee, I will surely rend the kingdom from thee, and will give it to thy servant. Notwithstanding, in thy days I will not do it for Daud thy father's sake, but I will rend it out of thy hand, out of the hand of thy son.
Who is his son? Rehoboam. He took it out of his hands. He did just what he said. Why don't get the kingdom split? Ain't that right? That's why in the house divided can't stand. Huh? Y'all done heard that before. I know y'all still like looking and going out and investigating and see what you can find and see these nice people. These nice people got a trap for y'all niggas. I'm telling you about me when I was in the street. Last thing I was attracted to was a woman with a wrap around her head. With a skirt on and no, all right. All I can you was to investigate. Because I was trying to get something. Just wouldn't have been my attraction. Now you ask yourself, why somebody want you? How many of y'all brother been in the street? How many of y'all was in the street was attracted to a woman with a dress on, with no makeup, no jewelry on, and with a head wrap? 3 people, 4 people. Y'all went in them street like that, 5 people. Y'all tell that stuff to somebody. I already know y'all went in no street. Y'all went in no street like that. Y'all went in no street like that. I wasn't looking for nobody nothing look churchy. I ain't want nothing look churchy. I want something look streety. Yeah, right? I ain't want to do no praying that we was in the bed. That being honest, just wasn't attracted to her. Unless you were going after something, you trying to get something. Some of them like the style of somebody being, y'all talking about someone that got their hand up. We look at somebody, you like to look more Afrocentric on that style. But we talking about somebody, how many of y'all attracted to the churchy type woman? Somebody really religious. That make a difference. That's what I was talking about now. All these jokes ain't. Ain't that right? They ain't looking for it. So these guys come at y'all, why? So you come to me for what? What you think you finna get? See, a lot of times why people come at y'all, because they looking for the unknown. They looking to see what they can get nobody else will bother with. I did have guys, I didn't know, they said, man, you know, I be looking for a pregnant woman. I could never get it. All right. I never in my life looked at my mind thinking, let me go look for a pregnant woman. It made absolutely no sense. I asked a guy, I knew a guy like, man, I be pregnant. Yeah, they be like a pregnant woman. There's a sick nigga always out here somewhere. Just whenever was some stuff just went in my mind. Isn't that right? Everybody different. I wasn't looking for no, how many of y'all you'd be, man, I like pregnant women. I'm looking for pregnant women. Say, one of them, two, three. I think Chris was just out there. You know. Lil Darren said, stop it. I'm just saying, everybody has a different caliber of taste. You want to look, because you got to look at what you're offering and where you're going. You got to look at somebody that got that type of mindset. Especially for women, y'all get somebody, you under the rule of these people. You can't make no decision. Them people got you locked down. Same thing with y'all men, y'all get there and they going cooking your food, man, around and eat something, and you done sat down, you done ate the food, the sacrifice that they got, you in trouble. You in trouble. These guys will tell you, one done had them and been in the homes with them, they'll tell you already you got a battle in your home with somebody when you going two different ways. You doing one thing, they putting something else in there. And you don't eat pork, I eat pork, and they cooking your food. Nigga, I mean, around and ease a little something off and then snuck it back out and that thing, you got the juice of it in there. You ain't mix my stuff with yours. All right, yeah, it is funny, but just being honest. You see how cunning a woman is? After Kaua messed up, she could have went on and said, I done screwed up. I don't need to messing that man up. Heifer did just like a black woman do. Give him some too. Isn't that right? I ate it. I know. Ask me a question. I know everything. You know, sat there, ate that, and realized you don't know nothing. I try to help y'all out. When y'all start looking at this stuff, this your soul on the line. Every one of y'all in here, y'all better consider your soul, because you're a transgressor when you get yourself out here now. When you doing, you enjoying, just remember, I ain't doing it but transgressing. At worst, all I can do is go to hell, and at best. It ain't worth it. A lot of stuff we look at, that's why he came to prove us, to see whether or not you love him, whether you be obedient or not. Because you like something or something look good, you can't always yield to that. Because who saw something that was pleasant to the eye, one to be desired, one to make one wise, but it ain't for us. Yeah. It's not for us. A lot of folks, they ain't going to hurt you. What that'll do? It'll hurt me. That don't make sense. I know the God I serve. That's the key word, the God you serve. Never try to measure me out with you. That's your junk. I know good well this man will come at that man going to recompense. He done sit here and look at that man because he was Dawood's son, because he was the wisest and richest ever, that he could get away with that. He said, that's the very thing I commanded you not to do. That's right. You don't say here, you don't transgress. That's the 9th chapter of the book of Azarah. And the other one give me that 9th chapter of Azarah. Well, I told the other one to get me Barashit. I told him to get me 24:1 and 28:1. That's right. Give me them first. 24:1, the other one get me 28:1. Let's see that's what I want. Help y'all out a little bit here tonight. Listen.
And Abraham was old and well stricken in age.
He was old and well stricken in age. What happened, son?
And Elohim had blessed Abraham in all things.
What happened, son?
And Abraham said unto his eldest servant of his house, that ruled over all that he had.
What did he tell him, son?
Put, I pray thee, thy hand under my thigh.
Yeah.
And I will make thee swear by the Elohim of Shamayim.
What happened, son?
And the Elohim of the Aritz, that thou shalt not take a wife unto my son of the daughters of the Canaanites.
Y'all hear that? Old and well stricken. Wasn't stupid, though. That's why when we pray, we go back. Ain't no used to call on these men's names when y'all sit out here playing with these hooker whores out here. These nasty nigga pimp. Don't call on these folks' names. That's not even their doctrine. He was 100 when he had that boy. This boy done got, he had to be well over 120-something years old. He realized, I ain't old and stupid. I'm making you swear an oath unto him. Don't take this heifer in these land to be my son's daughter. The man strictly commanded me not to take him. Ain't nothing changed. But time done changed, man. Young folk now is different, see? Young folks got to have stuff, and they needs to get out there and spread their wings and get that Magic Dunn Johnson. Isn't that right? Ain't nothing changed. The word's still right. Amen. That's the problem. No, we keep trying to modernize something. We need to do, Judge, we do leave it ancient. Isn't that right? When they declared he was coming on, he was the Ancient of Days. Don't try to go and try to be modern, try to fit in and try to appease these kids and appease these brothers. The word ain't changed. He was old and well-stricken age. He still wasn't taking them heifers. Same thing in here. Y'all ain't taking these nigger pimps out here and bring them in here. Come on, no ponytail, no earring, talking about he can change. You can change. Get your heifer hind out of him. Man, don't skank up hole in here. Get your behind out of him. Desecrate up this temple. Come on, son, 28th chapter. 28:1. Y'all a little worse than folk did on the film.
Have mercy.
Ain't nobody gonna get nobody. You obey and do what you're supposed to do. Quit looking for the wrong thing. They out here now. Don't tell me it ain't. There's something I'm gonna take this gospel out here and want this truth. Y'all just keep looking at it done whole section. Don't keep looking at old nasty done, looking at old nasty pimp nigga. Of course you ain't gonna get in there. That's what you're liking. Ain't that right? You like eating out the garbage, that gonna take you to Fresh Market. You ain't gonna like nothing in there. Stinking him. You been eating out the garbage. It's Fresh Market. You know, everything organic. I like the organic trash. I don't like y'all do y'all no good well. Everything you had a good relationship. And the reason why y'all keep liking them street women, because ain't no commitment with that. I ain't nothing to get them hoes. Anybody get that junk. Man, in the street you can lie. You can't compete with these people, man. These people can do anything. You ain't got no darn standard. You got a standard. I can't compete with you in no street. Isn't that right? Y'all trying to compete with these people. You can't compete with them. Let them go on about their business. Man, if I could just be out on Saturday night with them, you can. You just go ahead and go to hell later. Friday night, man, that's my night. I know, going out there with them. He declared that's my time. He said, I shut down. So I did all mine in 6 days on Shabbat, so I rested. Shabbat, and I sanctified it. Isn't that right? Don't make sense for us to be out there running around with it. And he hallowed it. Anybody that got fear of him going to do the same thing he got. How folks call me, yeah, I'm going to try to, I be watching all your videos, yeah, and man, you be preaching truth, yeah. Let me hit you back. I'm at work. I said, yeah, you listen to all my sermons, ain't paying attention to absolutely none of them. Because you call me and tell you we on Shabbat time, you tell me you got to go, you at work. You ain't heard a word I said, huh? You don't believe it. Come on, son, 28:1. Listen.
And Yatsakut called Yaakov and blessed him and charged him and said unto him,
what the apostle could have told him, Brandon?
Thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan.
See, these folks in trouble. Y'all in trouble. Y'all hear that, brother? What you going to do? All you got is book. He charged them. Thou shalt not take a daughter of the wife of who?
Thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan.
Where's Canaan? Listen.
Arise, go to Padanaram, to the house of Bethuel, thy mother's father, and take thee a wife from thence of the daughters of Laban, thy mother's brother.
Y'all hear that? Now you know right now, we stand in our family. That's why Yasharal set up to stay in their family. Ain't that right? They stayed right there. They were teaching us then. You stay right there in your family. We already got somewhere to pick from. We're going to be picking for these nasty skank hoes and niggas out of here. Y'all get y'all head and mindset. You gonna call, I pray I call these men. That means I look to walk the same pattern they walk. He was a friend of them men. He looked at them and them men revered him. That man didn't come along and do something different. Well, my daddy was kind of old-fashioned anyway. You know the way my dad, I don't like the way he did. I know you young, boy. You need to spread your wings. Them hoes around here, they got that junk in the trunk. Told him he getting the same thing his father that Abraham said. Take nothing here. That's right. Take no daughter to these people. You gonna marry somebody, you gonna go back into my father, go back in your mother brother house and get you one from there. Isn't that right? All right. That old white folk got married, guess where they got it from, marrying their cousin. All right. They got it from us. They sent back in there. They were trying to teach you. We learned the pattern from them, though. They stayed within the family. That's the same thing with us. We stayed in the family of Yashraal. Y'all don't pay attention to that. That's what he would teach you. Stay inside the family. Like the mafia told you. Don't go discussing our business with people outside the family. That's right. This is Mishpachah. That's what we were taught. Well, what be wrong with y'all mind? At the 9th chapter book of Ozra. Ozra 9:1. Try to get ready and get them out of here. They don't like that tonight, Leon. I told them to give me Kazun too, didn't I? Kazun 1:12. Make sure that pattern right now. Shooting it right. Justin them did it, and Cameron did, and Austin done it. Some other one married them, saw him and him. What that, Biggie and Faye. I remember when they first came. They came out here, they thought they were finna join. And they banged the boogie, and they came in and thought you gonna join, ain't know nothing. I said, y'all go on back up there and learn that history. Come on back. They hung on in there. They made a couple of albums and come on back. It was amazing how he ran Georgia down. What that is, yeah, Jay called it the Peach State. Got sissy everywhere. Amazing. In Virginia, they got a night disease going around now. I said, yep. Mm-hmm. The mess around there and got stung up with them mosquitoes. Oh, they getting hit up in Virginia now. Y'all ain't looked. I posted on Twitter, didn't it? Oh, they got a nice little disease running around through that tearing them up. Go ahead and make some more little Peach State song. Come on, keep it laughing. I told him to get his mouth off of her, didn't I? You don't know. ATL got a profit in it. I ain't gonna be running down while I'm here. Once we get out of here, I tell everybody in Atlanta, if you smart, you better get right behind us. Don't get in front of us, you be right behind. Every time I go, I say, let go. Time to roll up out. They play. Man done told me it's time to roll. Y'all look at the whole United States, they play getting rampant. Now all here, listen, disease, these folks getting hit with mosquitoes. They got all kind of stuff hitting these people. These different state, country, oh, they running through these folks. They just ain't telling y'all about it. Oh, these people getting tore up around here. They disease is hitting them. Man, all kind of stuff. All these little African countries getting hit. They got, ain't nowhere to run. Ain't nowhere to run. No, these disasters ripping them up. They can't do them but sit there and look like a fool and take it. He keeping us for a little while, for a little space now. He giving us a little room. Y'all need to get right down here. Atlanta ain't far behind now. Atlanta ain't far behind. Atlanta going to hell too. Please don't think I'm saying he gonna spare Atlanta. I mean, one white company, white church called me one time. They were going to get with me, but they couldn't come down here. They was up in Louisiana. They said they were there because they had found some on the ground on the church, and they had Philadelphia. They said, man, it was blessed. That's because in the Bible, he said the church of Philadelphia. So we would come down there where you at, but we done found some in the ground that told them to stay right there. You know, they finally said Philadelphia. So they think that's the church of Philadelphia, so they stayed down. I said, ignorant white folks. Stay down now, be blessed. Stupid self. You're in Louisiana. How in the world you think you're in Philadelphia? That don't even make stateside sense. Something could have fell off a refrigerator anyway. Probably done found something said Phillips and they didn't spell and think they found Philadelphia. Stupid self. They didn't care a whole congregation of hell because you think you're the church of Philadelphia. Well, I ain't never seen so many dumb folks in my done life. In Louisiana. Come on, son.
Now when these things were done,
what happened, son?
The rulers came to me, saying, the people of Yasharal and the priests and those of Louis have not separated themselves from the people of the lands, doing according to their abominations.
They had doing the calling of their abomination. What did they do, son?
Even the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Amorites. But they have taken up their daughters for themselves.
See that? That's where our transgression came from. When you take these people in, what you think gonna happen? He said we don't commit the same abomination. The only way we can commit the same abomination they have is to take the people. We don't know nothing about it unless we see it from them. Okay. Let me tell y'all what y'all gonna be doing. We got to get the grind on. We're going to work on, we need to try to get our kids out of these people's school system. We got to stop mixing our kids with these people's kids. They got white old faggoty cartoons and got to sit down and try to, not the little bad kids. We ain't going to take these bad kids. Y'all bad kids, it's going to be a while we take them. They cry too much, we're going to let them wait till they get 20 before we take them in. At least you think they're going to be one of yours? Wait till they 20 for all of them that cry. First day of school, we ain't going to take, nigga, he tell me, yeah, you be crying, Jack. So, yeah. And one that crowd, we're going to let them wait. They get at least by 18, and we're going to bring them in for a day or two, then get their diploma. But now we need to try to organize, set, and start educating, take our own kids, get our kids away from these people. Y'all know that? They take on too much of these rotten people behavior.
Amen.
Isn't that right? We got some homosexual teacher or some man teacher that said him molesting our daughter. We can't win with these people. That's right. Isn't that right? Or they trying to teach them how to become gay or homosexual. I'm being honest with you. We got to do some work. We got to sacrifice that we can get our kids out among these people. We tried to put their plan together before, but the people with the kids were the sorry people. Don't want to spend no money, don't want to do nothing. You can't educate these kids for no $10. No good way. It's going to take something to get them away from these people. But at the end of the day, we want to grow them up and keep them away from this dreadful place they got. Keep them away, and then we can teach them the real history. They don't need to know that junk about these niggas. Everything they teach you in history wrong anyway. I also told me one time, their teacher was arguing with him. He told him a black man used to own Stone Mountain. They told him, no, it didn't the Indian. I said, tell them, shut their mouth. They don't know what they talking about. They can't prove it. Tell them to go find the Indian that had it. No good and well we were here before any of these folks ever showed up. Hey, you sit around Aborigine, they had you thinking them were doing Indian. Them were black people. Y'all didn't know that we was in Australia before them niggas ever come to us and laying down under. Put them niggas under something. Y'all, how many of y'all didn't know blacks had Australia before they ever got there? We had Australia. They came out of them Indian, them European. I'm sick of them. They doing there got me ready to take up doing arms against these people. Sick of every time we look around, we getting gunned down and shot down. Look at, you know what happened to folks in Iowa? They finally had a shootout with the FBI. Well, I can't believe the FBI left. When you ever seen them have a shootout and leave? You know what happened though? They were shooting back. They only killed one person. You know how you kill a bunch of people? Because they ain't shooting back. When you shooting back, you can't kill all them people. They only lost one in a shootout. Now, if none of them would have been shooting, all of them been dead. They killing us because we ain't got no guns. White folks sitting out there willing to fight for some old faggoty land they don't even belong to anyway. It belongs to the Indians. And it don't belong, it belong to us. A black face with him for a white or Indian ever showed up. There's no doing sorry history teach them lying niggas. They don't know what's in the book. We've been here. We've been in Australia. You said all them white folk run across Australia. The black people were the Aborigines. They came and conquered us. One of their great white leaders told them to hang us on trees in front of other blacks so that way we got fear for them. They raped us right there. They always done ran us out, everything you see white. Hello, bup. Thank them niggas, welcome to the outback. I'm glad that nigga Steve, what's his name, Steve? Hooker, I'm glad that nigga got stabbed. I'm gonna tell the truth. And he Australian. Pay him with a dingo. You don't tell the truth. Dead nigga. Sick of him. Sick of it. We the only folks sitting around passive crime when white folks get killed. We getting gunned down every day. Yeah. Just like Yahushua on the cross. Don't forgive them. Don't forgive them. I ain't praying them to ask to forgive them. Not one white slave master. Send every one of them to hell. Send their children to hell. They don't repent and turn their truth. Let them be damned always. In the name of Yahushua. And I don't repent. Not one of them. He was set up on the tool. He told them, don't forgive their sin. They added that. And that man ain't told them to forgive their sin. They don't even line up with the book. That's what they teach us, though. They need us to pray for them. White people can't, and we don't pray for white people, they're in trouble. They know that. Come on, son. What is 23rd chapter? The book of 23rd century, 21st, 20, 19, make it 20. 20, hold on, 18, 20, Barashit 21. Let me see that what I want. Wonderful Husha. They need us. Don't let nobody fool. They need us to pray for them. I don't pray for these people no more. I'm done. They had me before I was praying for them. Forgive my enemy. I told them, don't ask for that. I said, oh, that do it that you done ordained to save, forgive the rest of them. Damn them. Damn every one of them. Sit around praying about the bombers and beaters and rapists and killers. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm going to see a bear, see him mauling my kid, forgive him. He know not what he do. A bear? A wild animal. The wild animal got less sense than the human being. That's crazy. Why I'm praying for an animal that's killing my kid? A bear that's still maul the kid. Oh, forgive him. I definitely ain't finna die. I ain't gonna pray for them. That don't make sense. They teach you that. That's why they need to be passive, so we lay down to them. You know, it's amazing me, white people sit here and they'll fight. These people have on no armor, artillery. They don't have no bulletproof. They're willing to die. One kill, they don't, listen, they don't send out Facebook. They don't hit all that stuff. They told all the militia group to come help them. FBI, you know what the FBI doing right now? They ain't even shooting them. You know what they did? They set a roadblock trying to stop other militia from getting in there. See, they scared of white people. You need to be scared of us. You need to be scared of us. You don't need to be scared of no white people. They went to die for some piece of garbage land. We getting gunned down. We won't die for ourselves? Man, we in bad shape. But you know what they won't tell you? I ain't the only one. There's more of us uprising. Oh, we getting guns. We standing. What they gonna do that they ain't done already? Man, we done nigga laid down with these people. Get a gun, less of us start dying. Don't come give me no title about no black on black. White kill whites. They ain't gonna justify you shooting me, nigga. Sick of that John. They talking about blacks killing black. They don't justify whites killing blacks either. Trying to use that to try to give yourself some accreditation. Y'all all right? What y'all scared of? All they been doing is beating us to death anyway. Man, I told you, you ain't supposed to fear these people. Sick of that junk. Every time they kill one of us, 15 of them need to die. I don't know where I got the number from. They started doing the math. They said, this ain't adding up. We kill one of them and 15 of ours die. You'll start doing the math. You say it making sense. We probably need to stop killing them. Exactly. When they kill ours, we go to their jailhouse and we go everywhere they got, burn them and bomb them down. Let's get them out of there. We got to teach them. We sick of it. How many more beating we going to take? How many more shooting we going to get? We're going to sit here and watch a video show you everything in the house and cut off and say, now, let the judicial system handle it. Why don't white people ain't let the judicial system handle that about their property issue up there in ours? That's they white folk that's sitting in them courthouses, not ours. That's going to be an all-white jury going to decide. Why they don't wait on them? Because they know they can't trust their own. Then what they tell your black stupid behind? So no white man can't give me no justice. Ain't no white man can do nothing for me. So like Malcolm told that white girl, is there anything I can help do to further your cause? Nothing. Nothing. I don't need no white man to sign no paper to tell me when to go in no street. I'm a living man. I serve under all of him. Why need a white man tell me when to go in the house to go to sleep? Amen. They gonna send some black heifer from the military you been pumping on her behind. Listen, I gotta get my sleep. 9 o'clock, be in the house, in the bed. I'd have throw the brick and crack that heifer head. Say, nigga, what you up here running your mouth with these white folk for? Now you done made us hate you. Stupid self. That's how white folk get her. That ain't gonna blame black. That devil I wouldn't have went home. Then I'd have went to jail. I'm in the South, I went to jail. I said, I ain't definitely finna let no woman tell me to go home. Go sleep. I already hot when a white man gonna tell me you don't set a black one, I ain't going nowhere. That disrespect my wife. I don't let my wife tell me to go home and go to sleep. I ain't gonna let no other woman tell me that. Now I gotta go to jail. Now I got to cut you. Isn't that right? You accuse me of stealing, now I got to cut you quick. Come on outside. Isn't that right? I'm sick of it. Hey. These folks need to see us on the street. Not talking either. That being honest, that's the only thing gonna change. See, white folks get their respect. These white folks ain't even marching for. Imagine if one little white kid been killed. They're out here fighting for some land and for some more people that already. And listen, they said we digging in. We here for the long time. We here for the long ride. Shootout, but they put on a scout and went home, ain't it? White folks still sitting there. Other militias come on. Everybody come. See, they're showing you right here. There's an uproar going on here. They just don't want y'all to see on the news. They ain't the only people. These white folk got they just don't televise it. You were told before that the revolution will not be televised. There's no way in the world we're going to keep sitting here and taking that. All they keep showing y'all is just enough. You only know Nat Turner. We were talking about that earlier. You think Nat Turner was the only man that uprised against these people? They showed you What's the little bus ride lady? Rosa Parks. I told y'all the story about that. Rosa Parks was not the only woman that sat in front of that bus. She had been doing that because she looked at white. She was getting away with it. Please don't think they gave you Rosa Parks because Rosa Parks, they have a criminal record. There was a darker women were doing that. You ought to go. That's the y'all don't even look. It was dark-skinned people, black people that would sit on the front of that bus wouldn't go to the back. They don't teach you that. They got Rosa Parks because she didn't have a criminal record. They're going to make her the icon. See how this is your civil rights league. These Negroes, they play you like a fool. And first thing y'all niggas say here, I remember we have a play. One long, the kid sit in the seat. Man, he go back, did my seat. I paid for it. My name Rosa Parks. How you make a move out there? That heifer didn't do nothing. She been sitting in that seat. They thought she was white. She was getting a free ride. You go get some old jet black car older nigga, sit on in front of that thing, smoking the bell. You see that joker like 4 blocks before the bus get down there. Now you talking. Now you risking your life. We had people that did that. Rosa Parks was passing. They said something about that little movie barbershop. Everybody cut the food. They got mad with them. The movie tried to tell y'all that. Y'all nigga got all mad. Dad done said something about Rosa Parks. I said something about the heifer. Yeah. Make me apologize. Dark-skinned people been sitting in front of that, but they don't tell y'all, they don't teach y'all that in school, did they? I always had to make it always like it one of us. So when one of us die, what you do? Go back to the back. Plenty of blacks done stood up and been going for, been revolutionary, been standing up, been fighting against these people, have been going along with their junk. Sit around here, man, these people ain't nothing, these people full of junk. You ain't give y'all them on watch no King Kong no more. Mighty Joe Young. That's an insult to us. Try to show you mighty, trying to make fun of doing Jack Johnson. Because he had black women, he used to tear these white folk down. Huh? 1906, 1980, he's got a white man beating him down. This your white champion? Yoon just beating him down. Talking to the crowd in early 1900. Beat a white boy down. Listen, one time one on him, he slipped. He slipped, the crowd cried. Crowd roared, he got up. He hit that white boy so bad, he made his teeth stick in his glove. He was like, they laughed, they cheered him on, they cheered that white man on, he slipped. Jack Johnson, I didn't fall, slip. He got up. How many of y'all knew about that, didn't know about it? Hit that joker so hard in the mouth, made his teeth stick in his glove. You know how hard you hit a man to do that? That's how mad he was. Listen, was beating them joker in the ring and talk to him. This your white champion? Just roar that joke out. This who your champion is? Beat him down. They cut the brakes on his car. That's how they killed him. Huh? A black man had been on nightclub. How many of y'all knew that about, didn't know about him? He wasn't just, these dumb nigga boxers, they ain't got nothing. That man in 1906, 1908, on nightclubs. Businessman. This man walk out of the club in New York, 2 white women on his arm with a suit on. 2 white women, they couldn't do nothing with him. Sent him to prison, beat him down in prison, got out, still come back out, beating him down. 47. These niggas start fighting at 23. 47, you still fighting and whipping people. Man, I hear them fight when they were going 20-something rounds. These niggas about to pass out, they get these levels. They don't know nothing about these folks. They cut their brakes on their car. Man got stopped one time going through a counter. They gave him a speeding ticket. He paid the fine right there. He gave him double money. The man said, why? He said, come and be speeding when I come back through. That's when you just straight business. Pay the man. That's when you just straight, but you pay the man double. He said, come and be speeding when I come back through. What you do to a black man like that? Cut the brakes on their car. He loved race car. They cut the brakes on their car. He wound up run off and killing. Wound up killing himself. No white folk know what they did. Man killed his darn self. Man's at the top of his game. Businessman, boxer, woman connoisseur. Talk big trash to white folk. That's my great-great-granddad, Jack Johnson. I say what I got to say. Isn't that right? You scared of these folk. Isn't that right? I know y'all, all y'all clan don't wear your uniform. That's right. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Oh, we've been done it, punked out and played and made a fool of. I start standing up being men and women, make these people respect us. Yeah. That's embarrassing to see some white folks stand out here fighting bear the FBI for some stupid junk. Yeah. We saw people gunned down, murdered, falsely in prison, everything. We sat back like a fool. Yep. Killing our young men and old women. Yep. They take away our old and our young. What you think will happen to the folks in the middle? Yep. They going to wipe us out, and we still too darn stupid to get together. Yep. The athlete too darn stupid to know they doing discriminated against. There's doing actors and singers too darn stupid to know they. You sit up here and sing a nigga and still ain't made more money than Elvis Presley. Right. Boy on dope. A crackhead, white crackhead, fat pot-bellied crackhead. Yep. Still got more money than a nigga living. Yep. How in the world that joke worth $300-something million? Nigga been dead since the 70s. Yep. Records wasn't nothing but a penny. Nigga singing and dancing and pop locking and sliding and all kind of dumb videos and still ain't made the money. Man, folks make a fool out of them. Let them keep that old rotten guard. They image, they Grammy, give them all that junk back. Get it, slam it down. I want to see them get on stage and slam that junk on the ground. So I don't want that junk. Where my money at? I like to see one come up with a trash can, drop that junk in there right in their face. Choo-choo. Say, man, I'm here for the money. That'll break their heart. Be like, this your God. Say, which one of y'all white boys want this, white women? Which one of y'all want this? This your God. I don't need this junk. Junk don't pay no bill. They got witness all that junk up there and still died broke. Yep. I know why she died, right? Who know why she died? Whitney Houston. They killed her. Same thing Shaka Khan tried to tell y'all niggas, you just didn't listen. She tried to, you were more dead to him down the line. See, white people don't learn something. Let me tell you something how they set y'all up. All these old time movies, they come right back. All these TV shows. Now, all these white folks getting paid off the real for them. When them white kids got through doing that little TV skit Friends, they locked themselves in at $60,000 every time episode. Every time that junk show. That junk can come on 6-7 times back to back. You can sit, them kids, they ain't never got to act no more. Jerry Seinfeld's show ended in 1998. 2015, this joker done already made $400 million. How long it been since he did that? Since 98, they took it out the air. He done made $400 million. Every time that show come on, every line he says, he makes $13,000. Every line. That's per line. Count his lines when he talking. This joker ain't acted in nothing since. $400 million. So done made $2 billion. Every time the show come on, every time he talk, he makes $13,000 a line. See how white folk tie themselves in this stuff? Everybody from Fred Sanford, which is funnier. Good Time with Jane Amos, funnier. All of them are broke. They have nothing. The Jefferson was funnier. Broke. All these folks. Come on, y'all know Florence. Anybody remember the Jefferson back then with Florence? Florence was so funny, she got her own show from it. Huh? Joy was so funny, he wound up taking off from All in the Family. Folks didn't even know where they started from. He broke off from All in the Family. Lionel, who played his son, wrote a lot of that stuff. Y'all didn't even know that, didn't it? They started, the one, Lionel with the big hair, he wrote a lot of that stuff. He the one who wrote it. They don't never let you know about a black man doing that. Every time you see every one of them shows, go look at Good Time, you don't see a name, you will see Norman Lear. White man still getting paid. All them jokers dead. George, Weezer, all of them dead. Florence ain't dead, she need to die. Y'all don't know none of these white folk. These white folk get you, make a fool out you, and they get rich. Or they realize you worth more money. When you die, show blow up, people want to watch it. They realize these singers, you can't sing no more. All I got to do is kill you. Resell all your junk back again. Who told us about this all before? Who told us about it? Teddy? Teddy Pendergrass, wow. He didn't tell her how he was butt naked in that car having sex and wrecked on the tree. I don't know what else he told, but he need to tell the whole truth. Shaluma. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing they can say, see here, this is new. See, we've gotten beat because we've signed bad deals with these people, and we assume getting quick money is the easy way out. They got a plan now with these elderly folk. You can sign off, they're giving them to April, where you can get a one-time payment from Social Security, and they ain't got to pay you no more. That's a setup. Because when they give you that money, what they ain't going to tell you? We're going to tax you after we give it to you. So once you done took that money, you're going to be looking at that number, think you can get it. And so they ain't going to tell you that after you get it. Then we're going to tax you. Now you're going to get less back than what you're thinking. Now you're stuck. They got to get rid of you for the baby boomers. Oh, they got a trick for these people. Let me tell you, these old people don't have nothing. Y'all young people saying you mess up everything you got. I told y'all get that tax money. Y'all ain't going to no, go ahead and do what you want to do. Go broke quick. I'm going to put you out of here. I'm going to put you out for being dumb. That's what your charge going to be for being dumb. Can't keep being dumb. They folks make a fool out of you. They ain't giving you nothing. They setting you up. They giving you back that money, go stick it in the economy, give it back to their stores. They make a fool out of you. So the store can come up with record sales. You know how many folks get up with these sales, New Year sales, these call out talking about I'll do your taxes. Why you ain't been doing them? You going to bring somebody in to do my tax so I can get your car and leave here? You finna get stuck. I know some of y'all stupid. You don't go out here and do it anyway. Y'all done it here before. We ain't got them car, I had to turn them in. Ain't no way anywhere I got time. I don't play them guys. I get something, I get what I can get. I get what I can afford. First thing I do when I go to a car lot, I said, let's go in here and do the credit out. They said, let's go drive a car. I said, I ain't got to look at no car. Let's go in here so we get this established right off the rip. So y'all niggas do that stuff, go ride in the car, follow that little, then you start lying. Then you see what I can say. I got some more money that I ain't put on the paper. Now they got you lying. Now you're selling finna stick yourself out here. Now you ain't going to pay some bills. You can get that thing. That new car ride going to wear out. Man, I bought another new car. I already know the game not going out. And whenever I go, I always get what I like. I don't want to get in nothing nobody tell me to get out of it. Say, oh, your credit didn't come. Whenever I go, we'll establish that first so you understand to call me Mr. Smith. Put a handle on it now. And I said, that one. And we can go ride. We already know. When we go, first thing I do when I get up, they go do the credit. They said, well, let's go get, let's pick up. I ain't worried about no car. Let's get this done. So we get it done. We understand what you call me. And Mr. Smith. Y'all all right? That'd be beautiful. That I don't want you trying to show me no car, all no cloth seats in there, ain't no sunroof. Talking about later on I can upgrade. I don't have them conversations. I don't have that. That just me. We only have them conversations. I go no lot. This a cute one right here. We don't have them conversations. When I go that one, we do it. Once I show them, they pull that credit down, that thing sell that 700. They be like, Mr. Smith, and I let them know, I'm gonna drive that one right now. I'm gonna be taking that one right there. That's how I do that thing. That one right there will work. Ain't that right? That one will work. Once I sit in and just said, you want to drive? So I'm already good. I know what they're going to do. I know luxury when I sit in. They ain't got to go nowhere. When it's good sitting still. I know what to do when it rides. Y'all all right? And I bought my wife that. I ain't even test driving. I was good. I said, go. There's a photo. I said, go tell them folks get their hand out that car and get away from it. I ain't lying. They were sitting there looking at me. I said, go tell them people. I just stood there and let them go tell them. They wanted to say, it's not. I just stand there looking. That's how I do it. If I'm going to get something, I let the sales people go tell them to get back. This car here is gone. This car finna ride. Don't let it be a thought in your wicked heart. This car here is gone. Y'all got it? Let these folks suck y'all in the neck. You going to get something, get what you want. But y'all going to make these dumb decisions. So I'm trying to teach. I try to teach y'all a lot of stuff to help y'all out. Y'all need to teach. You need the book and you need life experience skills. A lot of y'all don't have it. And you get yourself sucking into a lot of stuff that wind up hurting you later on in your life. It's worse to sit here y'all young and later on you become an old stupid fool because you ain't got no doing sense now. Y'all start using your head. You can set yourself up. You don't have to slave for these people all your life. I tell my kid to say a lot of stuff me and my wife sacrifice to do. I don't have to do it. I'm good. A lot of stuff. Ain't no side business I got I need. I don't need no truck. I don't need no bro. I don't need to sell no. I don't need to do nothing. I'm good. A lot of stuff I drag myself into so my kids have a future. So they don't have to go out here and kiss these white folk behind for nothing. I tell them, don't use their head. I'm good. I sell everything when I get through. I'm good and I keep moving. I don't need nothing. I'm good. A lot of that stuff just more time just taking up for me. I don't need it. Y'all hear me? I try to teach y'all young folks, use your head, y'all get these dead-end jobs, go in here and fall in love, have sex with these folks. Folks got this much tongue in your mouth. And then you a man, and they're a man. They're homosexual. Man, got that much tongue in your mouth. Y'all stop loving these damn people. Begging these people for nothing. You go in and make your own way. You always looking for something better. You ain't gonna tell them folks nothing. You on the job. I'm looking while I'm on the job. know people don't care about your doing welfare. You only there to benefit what they want to do. So you got to set to make your own way and get with something that's going to benefit you for your future. Saying, wait, these folks, you know your job where it's going, you finna be gone. Why y'all sit around and let somebody waiting to fire you? I'm just waiting to come fire me. Go on, let me go. I'm just holding on. No, I ain't gonna wait for you to fire me. I'm make preservation be moving on. Y'all got me, young folk? Y'all make some dumb decisions. Y'all think y'all gonna be young forever? You think y'all gonna be sitting here forever with these people? You get your hand on a few $1,000s, you gotta be smart how you let that disperse. Y'all dummy done already set up to get rid of your money for some doing nigga stuff. TV, computer. Nigga, you don't even know enough to be on a computer. You're dumb as I am. How you been making all this time? Borrowing the computer, keep borrowing. Get you something you gonna go get an apple, ain't got no teeth. You ain't no doing apple. You ever seen a bad mouth nigga eat an apple? You'll lose your gums. You all right? Go on there and get you a regular PC and set your behind down somewhere. Nigga ain't doing returning email. What you need with an apple? Isn't that right? Get your old done little PC and sit down somewhere. Go on to Rental Center and pay that $8 a week. Don't need nothing but a desktop. Yeah, I need and a briefcase. Nigga, sit down somewhere. That extra junk that told you ain't even doing no business. Folks using stuff like that, they doing business on that stuff. Man, y'all here playing around. Got a little doing Gmail and a Facebook. On an app, you done wasted a whole Apple computer for a Gmail and a Facebook. Straighten y'all behind up. Let's go that money on some food, man. Get you something, use your head. Need some transportation, you can get your behind around. That way you can get you something that can always make you money. It don't get you to making money from making money. Leave that junk alone. Ain't no doing computer, look at no porn. Then later on, you got to go pawn. Man, keep pulling that stuff up. $1.99 the first click. That thing you been clicking. Then you got the darn pawn shop. I help y'all young folks use your head now, not your hand. These folks already got ads set up, but they know when that stuff start running through. They know the 19 they went through. They know, shoot, middle of February, they nigga ready to spin, pocket hot. Got to go out here and go eat something. $300 meal on a $5 nigga. Set your behind down. Well, stay right there at Burger King for $1.99, you get you 8 chicken strips. You ain't gonna beat that, no. You know it ain't real meat, but at least you ain't going out for a bunch of money. You can't cut 8 or nothing off no chicken for no $1.99, not in fried. A whole chicken ain't but 8 pieces. Where am I gonna get 8 off a chicken? They must not be getting it but the beak and the feathers. So y'all young folks, y'all use your head now. Y'all hear me? Well, they ain't but a couple for her, but they don't realize. Man, y'all get that little money, man, it's time to start using y'all head set up. These folks finna fire a lot of y'all. So I had to tell y'all, I've been telling y'all that stuff. I told y'all one time back before, I said, a lot of y'all sitting here, I said on a Sunday, these folks will meet the fire. They went to work Monday, a lot of them were fired. Now watch these people. These folks done did their books. They looking now. They got to do their taxes. Just like you do your taxes, these corporations got to do their tax. They get cutting. They get more money, they cut. For big people than people that making percentages or bonuses and stuff like that, all they going to do, they going to keep raising the bar because they need their money to go up. It ain't because they ain't making money. They greedy. They want more money. So we're going to change the incentive program. When we change the incentive program, that means you got to work harder to get to the incentive. So when you work harder to get there, that make me more money. Next year, same thing. These companies ain't broke. It's just they need more work out of an individual. And you keep getting work more and more and you getting paid less and less. Do the math. Do the math. Y'all got to get smarter. You hear me? Whatever you do, got to benefit you in your future. Y'all got me? Amen. They don't like them. Come on, son, give me a zone. They looking tired and wore out now. So I can let them go. They don't like this, and I start hitting on stuff like that. Excuse me. That thing rough. Y'all don't use y'all head to get it together out here, man. Y'all going to be on a mess later on. Y'all hear me? I tell you, get your gun, you'll never be broke. That's right. They ask you what you're doing, tell them I'm trying to be white. They say, you out here taking other people's money. Like I said, I'm trying to be white. You just knocked them people in the head and took their stuff. I'm trying to be white, sir. That's what you taught me. To be white and be like Jesus. Y'all better get ready, y'all. It's going to be a revolution. I don't think we're going to sit around much longer. That's on y'all now. I don't think we're going to be around here much longer like this. I heard that band. I thought we finna go tonight. Y'all messing around. I'm telling y'all the truth now. Things can't keep going the way it's going. Y'all can fool yourself if you want to. You can't keep beating a man doing like you're doing. Like Leonard Johnson told, you take a man and you put your knee on his neck and keep him down for 400 years. He said when he get up, he's going to knock your block off. Leonard Johnson told him that. He told him the truth. They can't keep doing this stuff. We ain't going to do nothing. Ain't that right? Everybody black ain't passive. Y'all hear me? We ain't going to keep sitting around just. You just can't keep doing it to our face like this. Like I said, you can't keep showing this stuff. That's why I want to keep showing that our stuff. They took it out of the news like it ain't happened. Then the shooting happened, they had to show it to you. See how white people stand for the long haul? Just imagine if white people had their kids gunned down on video and they waiting on the legal system to come out to show it to them a year or two later. What you think them white people do up there? They're sitting up there now, ready to shoot out with the feds, not the police, with the feds. Huh? This could be the death penalty if you wind up killing one of these FBI agents. Now, they went and stand up here for some land, don't even belong to them in the first place, fight for some white folk that's guilty, that's some criminals. What you think these white folk do if some of their white kids got shot? We be in trouble. Huh? They ain't going to show y'all how many militia going to come. The news finna move to something else. Let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about oil prices dropping. Huh? Let's talk about what movies getting ready to come out. Oh, they're going to let them know, shift. Because they realize something. Once we see white people doing what they're doing, it's just a matter of time for black people to start saying, why we didn't do that? Had no white people, no black people in Baltimore had guns and had stood up out there for what they did against Freddie Gray, I wouldn't be talking to you now about it. We'll be too busy, all us on the front line out here. Every state out here be activated. Huh? Missouri didn't just start. They had to get rid of some people's jobs up there in Missouri. They just didn't tell y'all about it. They just played it off, phased out like everything just died down. Ain't nothing died down. A lot of blacks ain't stopped. These colleges, blacks on these white college universities, they're rising up. That's to get these slave master names off these buildings. They'll stop showing it to you, though, because they feel like out of sight, out of mind. They got a lot of problems. That's why they ain't got time to come mess with me. They got too many problems. Then when they do flip the wire, they look and say, now here this nigga go. Anything black going on in any country, parts of Africa, that look like it black on black, there's a white hand involved with it. Every time I post it, I let you know there's a white hand involved. Blacks ain't got no reason to kill blacks unless white people hand involved. Believe when I tell y'all that. Whenever you see black on black crime and you see stuff going on in Africa, it's because a white hand involved. Huh? They still fighting the apartheid government over there now. Huh? The same apartheid government that had illegal for whites to marry blacks. How you gonna come to Africa with that mess? Then what make it bad, how you come here and you rape our women, then gonna say it's illegal for them to marry us? Illegal to rape us, it's just illegal to marry us. You do know when you get married, you're gonna be having sex, right? See, they think if they don't marry you and they have sex with you, that ain't the same. I'm telling y'all, use your head. Every time I watch this little show, they got little commercials, some white woman sang about them dolls. I need a hero. I need a hero to help me tonight. Y'all seen her sing about that horse and that cat and that dog? I want to slap that heifer from that pee down. Where our hero at? Rescue a dog, a cat, and a frog? Well, who won't rescue us? That stuff is insult to me. That stuff burned me up, man. If I can get my hand around that heifer neck. Do you know how insulting that is? Help one today. Where's our help at? That's an insult to us. But I guess you don't know when you've been insulted. That's bad when people can say stuff to you, you don't even know you've been insulted. You know what happened? A lot of the older people, they want to be passive because they dropped the ball in their generation. They count on Dr. King to try to march them around and don't throw nothing back. Ain't that right? I'm going to start to come out. They hit me, I'm hitting them back. Throw something at me, I'm throwing back more than one thing at you. We ain't going to play no back for back. Trying to hit me, you're going to be, boom, they're hit. You about to knock my eye. First time you hit me, I'm always going to knock you out. Let's end this now. Y'all hear me? We can't take no more of that. I ain't taking no water hose. Not for no firefighter. You ain't even got no gun, man. I ain't finna let you be shooting me with no water. I don't even play with water gun. I don't let no man ain't got no gun be up here shoot me with no water hole. That water gonna cut off. I'm gonna get you. That's an insult. Y'all all right? Yeah. We gotta let these people know now we're not gonna be taking it, putting your hands all on us. Yeah. Slapping us all down and beating us and stomping us like we some animals, something doing well. They're tight-handed. I don't know what got me talking about like that, but it's the truth, though. Y'all hear me? I'd rather die a brave man than a coward. Coward don't even get no name. That's why we need more cowards. See, everything they've done has been psychological. That's what the point of when they used to hang it, they leave you hanging from a tree. It worked. Because you know what they tell you? Craig, shut your mouth or you be hanging from that tree like that nigga. Everything they did. See, this is the thing about it. They dumb. I'd have never let you find my papers where I wrote that. So it's a good thing white folk wrote their stuff down. Now they come back and they pulling, they showing it. You reading it, looking. They use that. Beat you down in front of others to make them afraid. See, when they start hearing people talking about freedom, run away, escaping, and you see what we do to a person that do that, that make you afraid. We take them and lock them away and put them somewhere and you don't know what happened to them. They in their abyss somewhere. Won't you come get me? They go find out where they at. They don't think like that. Because they realize that what we feel. We feel being incarcerated by these people, getting some on our record. Man, that paper, that's they junk. Care about no junk them people write down. You can write anything. You can write anything on a piece of paper. Talking this some federal document, nothing nigga but some tissue. Got us scared to death they're going to put our name on some list. You on my list. Every time I wipe, I see it. That's all they done did. They scared us up to death. They scare you up with paper. They scare you up with threat. They scare you up with running in and beating up one man. Why don't they come in and be man for man? Why don't they come in and 10 of us and they 10 of them? Get some backup. We'll get some, send about 50 more calls. Ain't but 10 people. What you need 50 people for? That should have showed you they was afraid of you. We started thinking we weren't thinking that. That's how they get in your mind, the psyche, to make you afraid. That's what the numbers are for. That's why they run in with the same color, just like a game. You seen 15 people walking on the same thing, what you going to do? You going to be looking, you going to say, they all got the same thing, they all together. That's how they program your mind. See, I'm not one trying to break it down and let y'all see the psyche. That's what's keeping us back now. You know what we need to do? All of us need to be together. Spiritually and naturally. We need to be one mind, one purpose. Huh? All right. They just think I'm talking. One day we get some time or something to show y'all some stuff. That's good, that brother. That's good. That's good.